going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the pregame show. I'm AJ Good, getting you ready for all the action across southern Middle Tennessee here in the first round of the high school football playoffs. Starting things off in Class 2A, where Loretto, coming off its first undefeated season since 1991, will be taking on Peabody in the first round. Loretto is coming off one of their most thrilling wins in recent memory, edging out Mount Pleasant to claim the region title.
Yeah, what a game. You know, it's a really cool game, you know, if you don't care about who wins. It was probably a lot of fun for the average Joe fan that just showed up to watch a football game. But, yeah, what a game. We had a lot of points, a lot of balls in the air, and that's a credit to Mount Pleasant. I mean, we knew they were a very talented football team and had a lot of good players and really fast players. And then, you know, when you contribute to that with making a few errors and a few mess-ups on defense, you know, and I certainly don't want to take away from their team because they got a heck of a football team. But we gave them some creases, and when you give a team like that some creases, man, they're going to take it to the house. The
Mustangs are now getting ready for a home playoff game and a tough team in Peabody.
Our fans don't need to look at Peabody's record, you know, at 4-6, because Peabody's a really good football team, and they played some really good teams this year. Between our region and the region we cross over with, I think throughout the season there's been at least 6 teams in the top 10. They've had to play a really strong schedule. They've got some talented, fast players, kind of like what we saw last week. So we're going to have to do our very best to try to corral their speed and their athleticism and try to get some stops.
The recent success has the community buzzing, and they're expecting a packed house on Friday.
That was one of the things we've been striving for the last couple of years. And fortunately, you know, this group of guys was able to put it all together and be able to host a playoff game, which is going to be a lot of fun. Hope have a huge crowd and you know everybody excited and ready to go. And it's just a testament to these guys and these assistant coaches and what kind of work they put in and what they've done to bring us to this point.
The Black and Gold are looking to extend their great season by a game, but they'll need to take care of business first.
Well, we're going to play solid on defense, obviously, you know, and take care of the ball, all the coach things that you want to say, you know. But at the end of the day, you've got to go make plays in the playoffs when they present themselves. You've got to not let the moment be too big for you because it's a home game and you're excited, because playoff games go a whole lot faster than regular season games for some reason. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. And so we've got to take advantage of the opportunities as they present themselves, and hopefully we come out on top.
One of the biggest reasons for the Mustangs' success so far here in 2023 has been the play of Mason Tidwell, someone who was thrust in the spotlight when he wasn't expecting it. Mason Tidwell came into the season as a backup quarterback, but was thrust into the spotlight in Week 4 after an injury.
I was just trying to take care of the ball, to be honest. I wasn't trying to do nothing special, just take care of the ball.
So far, the sophomore has done well in his role, helping to lead an offense that's averaging 37 points per game.
My main priority is probably taking care of the ball and just trying to not let everybody bicker and just smooth sailing, trying to keep it smooth sailing.
Tidwell also excels in both basketball and baseball while being able to focus on one game at a time.
I just go with it.
The Mustangs will be looking to him to take them to Chattanooga, but he's only worried about the first round.
We're going to come out and be physical. Play like we have all year. Play confident, play physical.
Coming up next, we stay in Class 2A to check in with Mount Pleasant.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Staying in Class 2A, where Mount Pleasant will also be in action on Friday night in the first round. The Tigers will have a big task ahead of them as they go to take on Decatur Riverside, the same team that knocked them out of the playoffs a year ago. Mount Pleasant fell in Week 11 in one of the most entertaining games of the year to Loretto, a loss that had a lot of lessons.
You know, the biggest lesson was a positive lesson is, you know, for us, I don't think either team was really worried about too big of the moment. You know, guys just stayed focused on the game, and with all the pressure and back and forth, I thought was really impressive. So, you know, being in a big game, you know, is obviously huge going into the playoffs, because you want to, you know, be prepared for those moments and so you don't panic.
Due up next for the Tigers is a visit to Riverside, a team they know very well.
You know, we got to get better on defense this week. You know, obviously that was an issue Friday. We got to tackle. You know, we have a tough challenge ahead with Riverside, with a big running back and athletic quarterback. You know, a state runner-up a year ago with a lot of guys coming back. So, you know, we got to get lined up and get people on the ground.
The Panthers knocked them out of the postseason a year ago at home, something that has weighed on their minds.
You know, it's a lot of the same kids they had a year ago. We're going over there this year. You know, they seem to spread it out a little bit more than they did last year. But it's an extremely talented football team and an extremely tough and physical team. So we're going to have to bring everything we got.
Mount Pleasant will need a locked-in performance to advance to the second round, and that will take a total team effort.
You know, we've got to create some turnovers. You know, as talented as they are, they're going to move the ball some. You know, they run the ball and throw it really well. So we got to create some turnovers, steal some possessions there. You know, we got to limit turnovers on our side of the ball. We got to get the ball to our players in space. They're really good in the box up front. So we're going to, you know, continue to do what we do on offense, kind of spread the ball around.
Coming up, we head on over to Class 1A to check in with Collinwood, who's hosting his first playoff game since 2020.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show, now over in Wayne County, where Collinwood will be in action in the first round. The Trojans will be taking on McEwen in their first home playoff game since 2020. Collinwood finished the regular season on a high note this past Thursday, shutting out Huntland and clinching a home playoff game.
A pretty good Huntland team. I mean, we know they're really fast, and, you know, we did a pretty good job with them. Had to stay under control a little bit, but everything went well, and we're looking forward to this. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it was really nice to have another goose egg up on the scoreboard.
The Trojans will host in the postseason for the first time in 4 seasons, something this community is excited for.
You know, it's what one of our goals we started out with the beginning of the year. We had not only have a playoff game, but host a playoff game, and so everybody's really excited. You know, we're fans and players alike, and so you know, we're hoping to. You know, it's been. I think we thought 2010 since we won a home playoff game, so it's time.
And it's pretty exciting. It's been 3 years since we've done so. It was pretty good to have one down here again.
Due up first for Collinwood will be McEwen, who has a familiar face as its head coach.
They're you know, they got a good-sized football team, big linemen, pretty good backs. You know, I mean, Coach Rice. You know, I go back many years, and so. You know, it was interesting to get that pull, but you know, we're going to try to get ready and play a good football game because they got a pretty good football team. Like I said, they got good size, and we're looking forward to, you know, the challenge.
The Trojans are aiming to advance to the next round and continue to complete each goal on their mission.
You know, I mean, obviously, you know, we can't beat ourselves. You know, we went back and you know, the Waitsburg game is the one game that we just really put the ball on the ground too much, and so if we do those kind of things and protect football, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
That does it for the pregame show. Kickoff for your game will be coming up shortly, and of course, you can check out all the action going down on Friday night on The Final Score.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.